Hello, hello, hello. Dirty trucking. I done caught them bastards in the act. It's 2:09 a.m. and I just dropped off a rider here at Amazon. It wasn't her, it was the rider before her. I picked up a Caucasian woman at 1:25. I told you yesterday, for some reason, the app stopped recording video and audio of a particular passenger. And it was actually my last passenger yesterday. I told him I would monitor the situation, see if it happened again. I got out this morning. Everything's recording fine. Everything's been fine all day. To this one particular passenger. She was white. She was female. She got in the car sitting behind me. Talking about she's never used the app before. She don't know how to do this. She needed to make it a round trip. Talk about asking me, may I have to do this for? No, I'm driving. You got to figure that out. You got to go on the app and find where to do that. It says add or change destination. You either click on your destination somewhere on that app. It says that. So I cannot do that for you while I'm driving. But back to the story. I caught them in the act. The app, when she got in the car, it stopped recording. The app stopped recording video and audio when she got in the car. I actually screenshotted her trip as evidence because when the app is recording, there's a red dot that comes up flashing, blinking on the screen that it is recording. There was no red dot. She added her second stop, her round trip. She was going to the liquor store. And she figured out how to put her return trip back to the house while she was at the liquor store. That's when I seen it was a recording. So I screenshotted it. After I completed that first stop and we're on the way back to the house, it's still not recording. So I screenshot it again. I said, that's fucking strange. Why it stopped recording when her ass get in the motherfucking car? I tell you why. Because it stopped recording because she was in here being disrespectful, addressing me as sir, and then turned around. I said, you mean ma'am? Then turn around. You ain't finna help. I ain't finna help you with a goddamn thing. You sitting up here calling me sir. You go find that motherfucking man you talking about or addressing. Shit, I ain't finna help you with a goddamn thing while you sit up there trying to be disrespectful. I don't tolerate that disrespect. So she trying to apologize for it. I apologize for being so disrespectful. Fake ass shit. That was a setup. I don't know what is this something in the rider's phone? Or this was something with Uber that they cut the app off. At that time, I was picking this woman up. Her trip started at 1:25 a.m. Yesterday, when this same incident happened, it was a light-skinned female want to ask if I would stop at the gas station for her. I told her, you got to put those stops in. I don't do those gas station stops. But I'll do a courtesy stop this time. But on her trip, it was a light-skinned female. It was not recording. And her trip started at 1:05 a.m. So both times this has happened is around the same time in the morning. I don't know if this is some device or some app that these riders are downloading to their phone, but they don't have, or not supposed to have the capability to turn off the recording on my motherfucking phone through the app that's on my phone. I can't even find the toggle button to cut it off. There's supposed to be a toggle button for me to cut it off and install my own camera in here and register my own camera. I can't find the toggle button. But this is the second time, and this time I caught it. And I see why it's happening. The app is turning the camera off because these individuals are getting in the car saying some bullshit that they're not supposed to be saying, and they're not letting it be recorded. So When I swiped her first stop off, I kind of paused there because I was getting the trip ready to direct me back to her house. She said, what is it doing? Taking you the wrong way? I said, no, I'm actually screenshotting your trip as evidence because it stopped recording when you got in the car. It stopped recording video and audio and didn't record anything you were in here saying. Oh, she said, yeah, oh, yeah. I'm screenshotted it for evidence that the phone stopped recording to allow this white motherfucker woman to get her ass in his car and start addressing me as sir. Talking about she wasn't paying attention. Bitch, don't tell me that shit. Anybody that has an Uber app sees who the driver is coming to pick your ass up. The only discrepancy you would have is that the driver is not the actual picture on the goddamn app. So, and I told you in the last video that they all of a sudden wanted to verify my fucking identity. I don't know what it is. And I'm just going to be frank with these goddamn white women and any motherfucker. I don't give you white, black, whatever your race. I don't know what the fuck your dumbass problem is. Want to get in the car and address me as a man or sir and then try to play it down like you wasn't doing that shit deliberate. Now, no, I'm not a man. You must, what are you looking for? Why do you want me to be a man? Why are you always calling me a man? I can't help it. I'm pretty, bitch. I'm black and I'm pretty. I can't help that, bitch. So that why you calling me a man? You want me to be a man because I'm black and pretty, bitch? Or you want me to, or you think I'm something else? Or you think you're going to get in this car and try to address me as being some type of transgender? I don't know what it is with y'all. This shit, y'all sexual orientation and y'all mindset has got out of control. That shit with Diddy, these men doing men, and the rest of these people, these women want to call, it is not just white females. The white males have gotten here doing it. And I will report it. White males, black males, I don't give a fuck who you are. You get in this car and address me disrespectful. Trust me. Uber would know about it because I don't tolerate that shit. There's absolutely no fucking excuse for it. You got a phone with the app and you see who your driver is. I don't want to hear that shit about you wasn't paying attention because I used to be a rider for Uber. I've never gotten in the car. Now, if I was fast talking and we were talking about a conversation and I blurt out something, but I've never gotten in the car and addressed the driver gender as something other than what it was. I don't get in the car doing what these riders do, telling the driver to turn here, 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 here. I don't tell them do that. Not unless I see the app, if the app going wrong, but when I'm in the car, it's not going wrong. I just tell them what driveway to turn in. That's it. But they seem to be, and this been going on since my younger day. They've been around here trying to call me a man. Bitch, I don't got a dick swinging between my legs. And if I did, bitch, let me lay it on you. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't even touch your motherfucking ass. I wouldn't even fuck your ass. If I was transgender, you ain't nothing I want to fuck with. You ain't nothing I want to look at. Let me tell you that. If I was. But I ain't. So that disrespect can go both ways. You lucky I'm in the car doing Uber, because if I saw you out in the street and I recognized you, okay, now who you calling a man, bitch? We face to face. Don't be a coward, bitch, and get in the car of an Uber and start saying your fucked up ass shit because you know I'm at work. And it's limited shit I can respond to negatively, but really it ain't. Because I could have snapped on her and I said, look, white bitch, who the fuck you calling a man? I could have said that. Don't think because I'm in Uber that allows you to get in this motherfucking car and say disrespectful ass shit and then try to play it down like you didn't know you was in a car with a man. Or you didn't know you was in a car with a female. You don't know who your driver is. You don't know if your driver male or female. These women like to be funny. Ha, ha, bitch. Took her ass to the liquor store. Took her ass back home. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. That's my mentality. When I take them home and drop them off and they get to their location, in my mind, I'm going, please, get the fuck out of here. You're not going to disrupt my calm in here, my vibe in here, the aura I have with the jazz music. Is peaceful. I don't hang around bitches that say that shit. I don't hang around men that say that shit. Because you make yourself look like a fool. You look like an idiot. I don't look nothing like a man. Period. But you seem to like saying that shit. What you want me to be a man for, bitch? Because if I was a man and you disrespected me, what the fuck you think gonna happen, bitch? You better watch that shit. Not everybody is not gonna say something to your ass when they on the job. You better watch that shit. I'm tired of that shit. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard before in my life. Even when I was younger, slim and trim and pretty, out on a date. I'll never forget it. I mentioned this in a video before. I had 4 bears on a date with Brian. The same guy who I kicked it with off and on. Was supposed to get married to, but didn't because he cheated with his ex. The same guy that told me he saw something happen to some woman in the alley. And I think that's part of the reason these white women keep getting in here saying that shit. Look, you're not going to pin shit on me. You know, there's a right way and a wrong way to find out my shit. And the wrong way is sitting up here getting other people to come in the goddamn car asking me about shit. And a quick way to get your ass put up out this car is being disrespectful. Do you hear me, bitch? Do you hear me, bitch? I don't give a fuck what dry ass apology you sat back there and said. Because I heard the way she said, excuse me for being, I was just being so disrespectful. See, I don't like that shit. And them white women been fuck with, see, when I end up dealing with a man that I know dabbled on Snow White's side, I end up having problems with these other Snow Whites out here. Like they know the man I'm dealing with dabbled with Snow White. I'm not going to have that problem. I don't care who the fuck I know out here dealing with Snow White. Snow White ain't going to get her ass in this goddamn car disrespecting me. Now, I done warned you, and I done told you. You got an app, bitch. You can see. You saw your ass enough to get to this car. You know who your driver is. I'm not a man. Don't address me as a man. And don't you dare do your fake lying ass apologize shit. I'm not a motherfucking man. I'm getting sick of that damn disrespect. I'm sick of y'all. See, this is what happened when y'all out there doing all that freaky ass shit. Men, fucking men. All that other bullshit. Now, if you're not LGBTQ, there's a difference. And I don't want to get into that subject. But when you keep calling me a man, I'm starting to wonder about you, bitch. What is that? I know they have test words and code words. What is that? Is that your code word to see if I'm you? No, bitch. I don't fuck women. I don't rub pussies. I don't kiss bitches. Don't disrespect me no motherfucking more. I provide a pleasant ride I don't need that disrespect in this car. You want to come to this car with that disrespect, your attitude and slamming doors, you can get the fuck back out the car. That's how I roll.